Good morning and welcome to Bridget's Buzz, bringing you the latest in entertainment news. The Student Entertainment Board and ASWSU are teaming up to put on the Cougs Rock the Vote concert, featuring the music group the BGP. The BGP has performed on America's Got Talent and has become a YouTube sensation. The concert is featuring the presidential and vice presidential candidates for ASWSU. The concert will take place Tuesday, March 11th at 7 p.m. in the Cub. Students will be able to vote for ASWSU March 11th and 12th. Rapper YG performed at Stubble Fields on Friday. The concert was a part of a set of fan appreciation concerts. And Liam Neeson has revealed why he turned down the role of James Bond several years ago. His love interest and later his wife Natasha Richardson told Neeson if he were to pursue the role, she wouldn't marry him. Neeson said, "I had to take on board because I did want to marry her," end quote. Jessica Lange, star of the American Horror Story, is the new face of a Marc Jacobs makeup line at the age of 64. Lange announced this year that she will be retiring from acting, but clearly she's not leaving the spotlight just yet. For the latest news and entertainment, follow us on Twitter at Up Wazzu or like us on Facebook. That's all for your entertainment news. When we come back, you can learn how to adopt a pet in Pullman. Stay tuned.
Welcome to Wake Up Wazzu's first Help a Hound segment. I'm Brooklyn Graditi. Each week, Wake Up Wazzu will feature a dog from the local animal shelter in search of a home. This week's dog name is Cora. She is a 1-year-old Border Collie Australian cattle dog mix who was brought into the shelter after her owner could no longer afford to take care of her. Kylene Dashofsky of the Whitman County Humane Society tells us more about this special canine.
So Cora would be a good pet for a family because she, well, obviously she loves people. She loves to hang out with people, so she's great at greeting new people. If you have, people that come over to your house and visit, she'll always be the first one to kind of come up and say hi. She also would be great around cats as well. So her previous home, she did have cats. So if you have, multiple animals in your household, she'd be a good addition. She's very playful, but she's very sweet at the same time. So she knows her boundaries. So she'd be great around kids. She's a good addition really to any family. She would fit in pretty well.
If you or someone you know is interested in adopting Cora, visit the Whitman County Humane Society's website, whitmanpets.org. Don't go away. After the break, we have your complete spring break guide. We'll be back in a minute.
Spring break, we're working out in the rec center to try to get that perfect beach bod. One area people focus on is their abs, or is it their core?
Reporter Timothy Pham did some research for today's Medical Minute and is here to explain the difference. Timothy?
Ben and Megan, I think it's safe to say that one region many people focus on is their stomach region for spring break. And many people, including myself, have used the terms abs and core interchangeably, but there's actually a difference between the two. The abs are actually just one section of the core muscle group. The core, however, is a group of muscles in the lower back, stomach, and hips that essentially work every movement you make. Think of your core as the foundation of your house. If it's built on a solid foundation, it will be strong and durable. Thus, a stronger core will also help you get stronger in other areas such as your abs. Developing your core muscles has many benefits and should not be neglected. Isolating one muscle such as your abs could even be dangerous. Experts say if your core is weak, you could have severe back problems as you age. Now, everybody wants to look good. That's the reason why many of us work out. Abs are just one section of the core muscle group we can see on the outside, but it's important to remember those muscles on the inside that we can't always see to avoid serious dangers. That's it for your Medical Minute. Now to Lexi and Heidi for more on spring break.
Good morning and welcome to Real Talk. I'm Heidi Harris.
And I'm Lexi Swanson.
So Lexi, I don't know if you've noticed, but I have definitely seen the rec parking lot filling up and the buzz around campus being all about this perfect spring break body.
Yes, well actually I used to work at the rec last year, and this time of the year is the busiest because after winter break we have all the people that have New Year's resolutions.
Right.
So it is just chaos in there, and especially now that spring break there are even more people at the rec. Heidi, you're going to Tijuana for spring break. Tell me more about what you'll be doing there.
Yeah, so I'm actually going on a mission trip to Tijuana through Resonate Church, which is just a campus church, and I'll be building a home for a family in need. We're going to be taking water to those who might not otherwise have it, and also doing just a couple Sunday school classes for the orphanage kids there.
Yes, and I understand you'll be sleeping on the floor of a church there.
Well, I'm hoping for a bunk bed, but we'll see. I don't know exactly until I get there, but yeah. And I think just looking at that, it's kind of funny talking about just this idea of perfection on the body and putting everything into perspective, because I know that when I'm there, the last thing I'll be thinking about is hopping to the gym and getting on a treadmill.
Yes,
so.
exactly.
Yeah. So anyway, to transition out of that, I know that a lot of buzz has been on this new doll that actually talks about the body, and her name is Lamely. Can you tell us a little bit more about what that is?
Yes, can we get a picture up of Lamely? Actually, she is a Barbie doll, but it's more based on the average measurements of a 19-year-old woman.
Okay.
And it's more geared toward a healthy lifestyle and what the real proportions of a woman will look like. Her arms and legs actually move in more of a sport-like manner, so she can play sports and is more of a sporty type than just a serving food and all of that.
And I think I saw that her makeup is more natural. Her limbs and everything move differently. Very cool. So also with that being said, here's a video that you can take a look at that also just kind of puts this idea of the body into perspective.
Sometimes kids get sick. And then their hair falls out. That's really, really sad. My name is Emily James and I'm 3 years old. This is my Uncle Matthew. He gets my hair. I don't want any kids that be sad that they have no hair. What I want to do is give them my hair. Because I have more hair, I can just cut some of the hair off and give it to someone. I try to stay nice and still when Matthew cuts my hair. I think Uncle Matthew is the best haircut in the world. Can't wait to look just like my dolly. Wow, me and my dolly look so pretty.
I love this video.
It's the cutest thing.
It's adorable. This is definitely a benefit of teaching young girls that beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
Absolutely,
Heidi, what do you think the significance of this video is?
You know, I think it just takes the focus off of what your outer appearance is, and it brings it back to really who you are and how you relate with other people and just your self-esteem. So, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's so adorable, and it really teaches what real beauty is, and that's on the inside.
I agree.
Well, that's all we have for Real Talk today. Thanks. And back to you, Ben and Megan.
Thanks, Heidi and Lexi. So, Ben, did you hear about Butch T. Cougar this weekend?
I don't know. What happened?
Well, at the men's UCLA basketball game this Saturday, Butch finally had the opportunity to reveal himself.
Really? Who was he?
Well, the man under the suit was senior Brian Clark.
Wow.
Yeah, he had been Butch for 4 years, and he finally got the opportunity to tell everyone who he was and all of his hard work, and it was great.
I don't think I could ever hold a secret like that for 4 years. That's incredible.
It would be hard, yes.
So, Megan, what are you doing for spring break?
For spring break, I'm going to Arizona. I'm going to lay by the pool and catch some sun. What about you?
I'm going on a with my dad. We're going down to Oregon. We're gonna go do some skiing at Mount Bachelor.
Oh.
I love skiing. It's I've done it since I was really little. I tried snowboarding one time and it didn't really go too well.
I snowboard, so I prefer
Really?
snowboarding.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So due to spring break next week, we will not have a show. But 2 weeks from now, we'll be right back on with all of your latest news.
Yep.
What do we got on tap for 2 weeks?
We're going to take an exclusive look at the football operations building.
It looks beautiful, by the way. I've been
Yeah.
walking by it every day to class. It's gorgeous.
I'm
And
excited for football
yes,
season.
definitely.
Also, we're going to be looking at kids who went on mission trips for spring break
And also a product review.
on birch boxes
Yes.
and things like that.
Yeah, so if you've ever used Birchbox or NatureBox, make sure to tweet at us and we'll include that in the show in 2 weeks. So that's all we have for this episode of Wake Up Wazoo. Thanks again for joining us. Make sure to like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and stay up to date on all your latest Wake Up Wazoo buzz. Thanks for joining us. I'm Ben Weinman.
And I'm Megan Abundis. Have a safe spring break, and we'll see you in 2 weeks. Go Cougs!